Welcome again to In the House with Ken and Jared here on News Talk 96.5 WDBO. We are going to talk about home repair, or we'll take your phone calls and talk about all things home repair here on the show. That's what we do for this hour every Sunday afternoon.
And then also we have a guest today. His name is Randy Bragg. He's with Tent by Masters along with 3M. Welcome to the show, Randy.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great, thanks. Now, this is something that I know is on the top of mind of a lot of people here in Florida, and for two main reasons. Tenting, obviously, people think about the 3M or tent for reducing the amount of heat or reducing the amount of sun that comes into a space, but also they think about it, and this is something that I think more and more people are thinking about, is having to do with the security at their house, and you are finding that too, correct?
Yes, actually, this past week we've had probably a dozen calls in this one particular area in Windermere where they're having people breaking into their house, and we've done probably 7-8 homes with the basically this is a smash and grab. They either come in. Actually, there was one house that someone was in the house while they came in and broke the window, and there was a man standing there, and then he shoved him off. But yes,
yeah, you think about break-ins, and many times you have the professionals who know how to pick locks and all of that stuff. But actually, that's not the way that most break-ins happen. Most break-ins happen at the weak point, which is typically going to be the window. Correct? Correct.
Usually the bigger window, whether it be the sliding glass door. And the reason why they pick a sliding glass door is, thieves they do their homework. Sliding glass doors are tempered, and if you've ever seen how a sliding glass door is broken, it breaks in thousands of pieces, where if you have like a single hung window, it breaks in shards. So
Right.
They know that because they'll cut their arm off.
Right. They try to, once they break that smaller window and they put their hand inside, try to open it or try to climb through, they're going to cut themselves. But with the sliding glass doors, it breaks in small pieces. So that's more likely where they're going to come in.
Yes. Yeah. The bigger the windows, that'll be their first. And then, most of the time, if they see most thieves will know if there's film on the window because they'll just shatter. Or they'll just keep go to the next house or just take off. And
now let's talk about this 3M product that helps resist that, right?
Yes, it does. Yes, that's basically what it does. If someone was to hit the window with a brick or a baseball bat, the actual glass will shatter, but the film will hold the glass in place. So. Basically, it was originally designed for terrorist bombings, and then 3M designed it for hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
But now they've done all the testings for the hurricanes, but we technically we can't mention about hurricanes. It's more for a smash and grab. It's passed the 130 mile an hour wind load test, the small missile test, the 400 pounds per square inch. They've done the testings, but it's more for smash and grab.
Yeah, this is something that is extremely common, and I know that numerous people over the last year that have had break-ins. In fact, I know 2 or 3 different people, different neighborhoods, just people that I happen to know either through business or through friendships, and every single one of those cases, how they ended up getting into the home was they smashed a window.
Correct.
Every single one of my, the people that I know in the past year that have gotten broken into. So this is one of the most common areas for thieves to break into a home. And really the solution so that they can't break through it, this 3M window film, is really not that expensive to do.
No, actually not. It goes by the square footage. So what we would do is most people, if they're looking for their smash and grab, they usually do their lower windows. If they have a 2-story, they'll do basically the larger windows. And there's different films. Whether if you wanted just a clear security film, where we do a lot of jewelry stores and banks, they want the customers to see in, so they'll just put just a clear security film that has no heat properties. But 3M also makes a tinted version of it, where as far as energy savings, It can keep up to 64% of the heat. And not only, because a lot of times people think that it's dark and silver and ugly, and they think automotive film. Right. Automotive film tends to turn purple and bubble, where 3M's products come with a manufacturer's lifetime warranty.
Well, we're going to continue to discuss this. If you have a question about window tinting or security film, you can give us a call, 407-297-9696, toll-free 855-297-9696, or any other home improvement question is okay with us as well. Let's go to Steve before you make the final decision.
Gotcha. And real quick on those window film, if you got a second.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to figure this out. So they put that on, it attaches to the frame, because wouldn't you be able to just, even if the glass didn't shatter, you could still push it through, couldn't you, or no?
Yeah, good question. Only on the sliding glass doors or tempered glass. And the reason being is because on a single hung or double hung window, the glass goes inside the frame about an inch and a half, but where on sliding glass doors, the glass basically stops where the gasket is. So what we do is it's called an attachment, or called edge lock, where it's a silicone bead made by 3M that attaches the glass to the frame that goes all the way around the window, that makes it so much stronger.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Thanks, Steve. We appreciate your call. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Chuck in Winter Garden has a solar hot water system question. Kevin in Kissimmee has a question about tinting windows on French doors. There's a line open for you. That's right, you. Yep, not you. You, right there. Yep, you. 407-297-9696. Toll free, 855-297-9696. You're in the house in WDBO. Hey, welcome back. In the house with Ken and Jared. Your home improvement questions are answered. All you gotta do is give us a call, 407-297-9696. Toll free, 855-297-9696. Our guest today is Randy Bragg. He's with Tint by Masters. They are a 3M authorized dealer. We're talking about home security and energy efficiency when it comes to your windows, and caller before the break had asked about the attachment past the glass. That's actually it's a very good question.
It was very good. I was surprised.
Yeah, it's we have smart listeners here.
I guess
we do, and this is something that a lot of people don't actually think of. They just don't necessarily care how it works. They just want to know that it works. But that is the detail that goes into this, is that you do have to make sure that, and it's one of the reasons why it's important to hire a good installer and hire somebody who knows what they're doing and using the right products. Because if you just put some tint on the window, doesn't mean it's actually going to work properly.
That's correct. And actually, you have to be through the attachment system. You have to be certified from 3M to install the attachments, because it's not just slap on some silicone. I mean, there's actual the size of a bead that you have to put on, whether it be residential or commercial.
So what is with the installation of the security one? It's called Prestige, right?
Correct.
Prestige is the security clear 3M product. How difficult is it to install?
Well, actually, the Prestige comes in solar only, or it comes in solar/security.
Okay.
Yes, but to answer your question, it's just, I don't know if you've ever had your windows tinted before. It's the same procedure as putting car film on as you would residential. It's easier to do residential because it's a flat glass. This particular film, it's 2 millimeter, whereas the safety and security film is 7 mil. And it's like put film on a basketball.
The security is really important, and a couple of years ago we had done an on-air thing. It's probably 5 years ago now, actually, and 3M had come on and talked about the security glass, and we were actually out at a trade show, and they had it installed on one of the windows, and they had asked me to come by and see if I could actually destroy the 3M product on the window, and it didn't go well. Well, it went great for the glass, and it went great for the 3M product.
Right.
It did not go well for me. I took the baseball bat and I slammed it against the window, and I actually expected for the glass to break pretty easily.
Right.
It didn't.
It's tough.
Now, they actually had two there. So they had one that had a 3M product on it. Same exact window.
Right.
One had the 3M product on it. The other one didn't have the 3M product on it. And I took an aluminum baseball bat. And I hit the one with the, without the 3M on it. I hit it and it shattered pretty easily.
Right.
Of course I had all my safety goggles and all that stuff on and gloves. And then I took the baseball bat and I hit the window that had the 3M product on it. And I'm not a huge guy anyways, but I'm telling you, I beat the crap out of that thing, and it literally took me about 20 times to even actually break the glass. I mean, I never broke through the 3M product, obviously, but even with the 3M product on, for whatever reason, it seems to make the glass stronger, where it's harder to break.
It does. Like, as far as we're saying, as far as the testings, is 400 pounds per square inch. So to actually break the glass is kind of tough. But actually, once it's broken, it's very hard. I mean, granted, if a thief is going to sit there and pound and pound and pound for 20 minutes, they're going to get in. It's more of a deterrent than anything else. I mean, again, if they're now, I've seen videos of actual footage of people trying to break in, say, like a bank or what have you, and they're throwing chairs at it, it's breaking, it's bouncing off the window. Finally, after 20 minutes, they get in the car and take off.
Well, I must say that I felt like a weakling after trying to do it, because I kind of thought that, not that I'm a huge guy anyways, but, I'm a guy, and of course there's like 20 people standing around watching, and we've got video cameras rolling and all that, and so I'm expecting to, just hit it a couple times. In fact, the first time I didn't even put all my effort into it. And then by the 20th time, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to break this. There's people watching.
It's like at the circus when you're trying to hit that thing and ring the bell.
I don't even
it
try
it only goes off halfway.
Yeah, I don't even try that, because I know better. And now I know better with this. I'm never going to do it again. And obviously I didn't change careers. I knew that. Not that I ever considered breaking in houses, but I knew from that moment that I'm going to leave that for the professionals, because if I had to, it would take me 20 times to actually break into it. But
yeah, it's kind of tough.
All right, let's quickly go to Tony and Kissimmee. I recognized his voice
that's
too.
What it is. That's
I recognized his voice because I've talked to him for a long time. So, all right, if you want to call with your home improvement questions, 407-297-9696. Toll free 855-297-9696. Our guest today is Randy Bragg. He's with Tent by Masters. They're a local tenting company. They are 3M authorized dealers. And these guys do phenomenal work. In fact, you guys did a project at my dad's house, at Ken's house, and I know that he is super happy. He had a couple problems. His house, he's on a lake, and along the back of his house, in order to see the view of the lake, he has had glass windows just all throughout the entire back. Well, the way that the sun hits, it just bakes the back of that house.
Is that west exposure?
It is,
right.
Yep. And so he just, if you walked by those windows during the heat of the day, there was just all kinds of heat coming in off them. And you guys had installed some great tinting over there, and it has made a huge difference.
Yeah, that was the Prestige. I believe it was Prestige 40, I think, that we installed it. And what 40 means, it means 40% of the visible light that comes through. What's great about Prestige 70 is it was designed Prestige was designed about 7-8 years ago. It's for people that live on a lake or a high-rise, or homeowners associations don't like that reflective film. Mm-hmm. They want to look right out the window and not change the aesthetics of the glass,
right,
whether it be the interior or exterior. And it's the Rolls Royce of window film. I mean, there's no better film on the marketplace than the Prestige line.
Well, what happened was that my over there at that house, they would end up. I mean, they have all these great windows leading out, so that you could see the lake. But it was so hot and bright that they would always keep the shades drawn, so you couldn't even see it anyways.
Yeah, you might as well have a wall right there. I mean, that's the whole concept of a window film, is now you can actually open up your blinds, because you're paying so much money to live on a lake, but you have your blinds shut, then you can't see out. But with the Prestige, 3M Prestige, you could see right out.
Now, if you want more information for Tent by Masters, which they're an authorized 3M dealer, you can give them a call, 407-521-0920, or also you can go to their website, which is Tent by Masters. Tentbymasters
at hotmail.com. Correct.
Yep. Tentbymasters.com is the web address. And again, if you want to give us a call with your home improvement questions, it's 407-297-9696. Now, when it comes to the security film, if people want the security but they don't necessarily want to have it tinted, you guys have a product for that.
Totally clear, absolutely clear. Yeah, you can't even tell it's even on the window. And as far as the strength-wise, it's the exact same strength.
Now, do you a lot of times do a mixture where you'll do clear on some windows and then tint it on others?
Very good question. Yes, because say for instance you want to do the north side. Well, the sun doesn't go on. The sun doesn't have sun exposure on the north side, so they'd probably put the clear on that. Or if you have like a dark room where you don't want to darken up the room as much, then you can go with the clear. The reason why they would put the tinted version is, say, you'd put it on their east exposure. Well, whether it be the engineers at 3M or OUC and Progress Energy, they recommend doing this southeast and west exposure because you get the early morning sun on the east, and then this time of the year we're on the winter solstice, so the sun's lower, so you do it on the south side, and then of course the west side is the hottest part of the day.
And again, if you want more information, it's tentbymasters.com. Their number 407-521-0920. And if you want to call us now with your home improvement questions, it's 407-297-9696, toll free 855-297-9696. I also want to tell you about a thing that we're doing on our Facebook page right now. Between now and Thursday, which for those guys that are listening to me, Valentine's Day is Thursday. Just a little hint. Valentine's Day is Thursday. Now is the time to go out and buy that special gift for your wife. Well, we are giving away dinner for two. If for all of those people who like our Facebook page, you can go to facebook.com/Universal Roof, and we are going to be everybody who likes us on Facebook is in the running for dinner for two. We're going to be giving it away this Thursday. So again, facebook.com/Universal Roof. Do I have time to squeeze one more in, or should we take a break first? All right, let's take a break really quick. We've got Phil in Ormond Beach, and then we've got Bill in Claremont. So take a quick break and come right back. You're in the house, WDBO. Hey, welcome back. Final segment, this week's In the House with Ken and Jared. Time flying by. Man, this show went fast. If you have a question, 407-297-9696. Toll free, 855-297-9696. By the way, if you get a chance, check out Lake Mary Healthy Living. We do an article in there every couple months, every couple issues. And this month's article is about remodeling trends. So if you get a chance, check it out. There's a link to it on our site, which is universalroof.com, or you can go to lakemaryhealthyliving.com as well. And then also, if you missed it a few weeks ago, we did one of their readers had sent us an email question about electrical panels, defective electrical panels, and we've got a link to that on our Facebook page as well as on our regular website, universalroof.com. Really interesting video there. All right, let's go to Phil in Ormond Beach. Phil, you're in the house. Go ahead, brother.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
How you doing, Phil?
Good. To make it a long story short, my house is about 6 years old. On my family room, I have these big arch windows overlooking conservation area, and it's a southern exposure. After the house was built, I put tinting on the window because it got pretty hot in the certain times of the year. Then there was moisture built up in between the panes. I called the window company because of the warranty, 10-year warranty, and they said because I put the tinting on, the warranty was no longer valid.
Well,
they took care of that window, but what I did is I took all the tinting off because now I'm afraid to put the tinting on and have that problem. There was a 10-year warranty on the windows.
Well, I'm glad you called because I have an answer for you, Phil.
Okay.
3M warranties that against basically what's happening is it's seal failure. It sort of looks kind of foggy, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So with the warranty of 3M picks up that warranty because there's a lot of glass companies that will say if you put film on top of the glass, it'll void the warranty. But no.
And a lot of manufacturers are just looking for a way to get out of warranties. And not necessarily that is what causes the seal failure. It's actually typically, I mean, that's not typically what causes it. It's not the tint that causes
Absolutely
it.
Not.
It's just that they're looking for any excuse to get out of a warranty. And so, if you look at it wrong, or if you wear red shirts on Tuesdays, all of a sudden it voids the manufacturer's warranty. But you don't have to worry about that with a good manufacturer like 3M. They actually pick up that warranty. So if your window manufacturer, if it voids again the warranty against seal failure, 3M says, you know what, that's BS. We'll actually take care of it and we'll pick up the warranty.
That is correct.
They'll pay for the window replacement?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I believe it's up to...
The guy explained that there's a heat buildup between the panes, and it gets hotter because of the tinting. Is that true?
No, well, actually, there's different ways there's seal failure, but a lot of people want to know how come the glass gets hot. I mean, the glass already gets hot when you have southern exposure, especially this time of year. And then when we put film on the window, they test the glass, and the glass is even hotter. And the reason why, and they say, oh, it's not working, the glass is hotter. No, it actually is working because now the sun's not coming in, the heat's not coming in through the glass. Now it's getting absorbed in the glass. So, right. Did I help you with that question?
Oh yeah, well, I understand all that, but the answer is obviously that 3M will warranty their product and they'll replace the windows if that does happen.
Absolutely,
again.
and I believe it's $500 per window.